What's up, guys? Welcome to Life Knowledge. My name is Justin Alphabet. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. Stay to the end of the video so you get all the information that you need. Today we're going to be talking about traveling the world. So you want to travel the world. That's great. And I've been to a lot of different countries. Me and my brother travel, and we've been trying to travel to every single country in the world. And here are a couple tips that I think will help you in your journey on starting your journey of traveling the world. Step one, you have to create a plan, knowing where you're going to start, what order you're going to go in, which ones are going to be the easiest to reach. If you've traveled through some countries already, you can check them off the list. Just having a list of the ones you do want to travel to. If you're going to travel to all of them, if you're going to travel to most of them, if you're going to travel to, what kind of countries and things like that, which countries will allow you to travel to them. Some countries don't allow certain, other countries to travel to them. So those things are good to know in advance. So starting out, my brother and I, we started in Argentina. That was one of the first places we went to. Before that, I had been to a couple different countries. I've been to Canada, Mexico, Korea, and various other states, but in the United States, if you count those, but also America or the United States being a country. Beyond that, after that, we started going to Argentina, then we went to Brazil, then we went to Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, and then after that we're going to a couple different places in the future, which we've got all planned out, and we're excited for that. So we've been to several different countries. What we do beforehand is we create an itinerary on Google Docs. What are we going to do? How long are we going to be there? We typically try to stay at least 7 days and see as much of the country as possible. Or do as much in that time frame as possible. 7 days is never enough because we want to see as much as possible, and some of these countries are massive, and so we try to see like the most important parts as well. Sometimes the touristy parts, sometimes the rural parts, or the more countryside parts as well, just so we can see the contrast between all of the country. For example, I think it was in Costa Rica, we just drove a complete circle around the entire country. In the Dominican Republic, we did pretty much the same thing too. We drove down every basically major highway while we were there, and it was really cool. We saw beaches, oceans, all kinds of different things: mountains, forests, jungles, whales, animals, crazy things that we've never seen in our own country. And it was such a great and wonderful time. But we made sure we planned everything and did it in 4 steps. There's 4 different parts that go into traveling. The first is food, then second, shelter, third is transportation, and fourth is fun. So food, shelter, transportation, fun. And those are all important, Food, for example, you need to eat while you're there, and you need to continue going forward because that's what we humans eat. And we also want to try new foods and try new things, and that's very fun. It's a fun thing to do. Second, shelter, whether it's a hotel, a hostel, a tent, a hammock, whatever it might be, a house, an Airbnb, whatever option you choose, you have to plan and prepare for that in advance. Third is transportation. You have to make sure that you have a flight to wherever you're going, or a bus, or a car, or bikes, ATVs, Jeeps, whatever it might be that's getting you to your destination and to the locations that you're going to be visiting. And then fun, you always got to plan something fun to do, whether it's ziplining, skydiving, shark diving, swimming, running, hiking, biking, all kinds of things. There's so many things to see, sightseeing, and visiting so many different monuments and historical items as well. So there's so much to do, so much to plan, but we base our Google Docs and our planning on those 4 things. So in the country, we take about 7 days minimum. We plan those 4 things every single day. Food every day, shelter every day, transportation every day, fun every day. So for 7 days. And we make sure that, we plan it on Google Maps as well. Sometimes we download the Google Maps for the area so that we will have it if there is no telephones or cellular service. And we mark specific things that we're going to on the map in advance, just so that we have that safety precaution as a backup plan in case we get lost or we don't speak the language or things like that. That's another quick tip. Knowing different languages helps. Me and my brother both speak a couple of languages, and knowing a little bit of the language of the country that you're visiting is never a bad idea. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have the day you deserve. Let's level up and see the world.